We're back in Miami. You gotta love this view, you know what I mean? We were in the Bahamas, but I'm like, I gotta get back out here. You know, it was an amazing trip though. We just wrapped up another amazing weekly group call inside the Six Figure Fitness community.
What did he say?
Six Figure Fitness community. My man said, yo, Vince, I'm at 5K a day. I'm driving fast cars. I'm in mansions. How do I stop spending money? Guys, that's a good problem to have. But listen, if you do love the gym, you love working out, and you want to get paid to do what you love, guys, there's no better earning opportunity for you than online coaching. Me personally, I started as a high school dropout.
You serious?
Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, today's video is gonna be a banger. So you already know what it is. Bubba Army in the chat. Well, Bubba Army, I was not too happy with my last video. I didn't think it was good enough for y'all. I didn't think it was funny enough. So I'm here to make a second video today because I'm here to make bangers for the Bubba Army, for the alpha male universe. Now, Vincent Fischer, Mr. SpaghettiOs, Burnt Ramen Head, even goes by the name of Pube Watson, right? He's one of these online coaching guru grifters. You know the whole like archetype of these alpha males. They're always grifting, they're always coaching. They're 18 years old, they're 19 years old, but they all act like they're Socrates. This guy is like a knockoff Greek philosopher. This guy is an absolute clown, but you know what? He's here to make everybody laugh because he's a featured highlight in the alpha male universe. So let's get your favorite beverage out. I got my sweet tea ready, and let's get in the flow state together and get this show on the road.
So what has been the craziest client success story you've had so far? Guys, we've had so many it's hard to keep track of, but in terms of most recent, we had my guy Solomon go from 0 to 70,000 a month in 3 months. We had my guy Flynn go from a 16-year-old high school dropout to making 40,000 a month at 17. We had my guy Waze go from homeless to 45,000 a month. Colin went from literally losing a limb to making 10,000 a month his next 30 days. So each of these stories are all unique. I wouldn't give anyone a number one title, but I need you to understand these people are no different than you. The only difference between them and you is they grabbed their balls, they found somebody who was where they wanted to be, they cut the check for speed and got the blueprint, and now they're seeing results. Now guys, on that same note, I'm taking 3 more people that want to work with me one-on-one to build 6 to 7 figure online coaching businesses in 2025. If that is you, DM me the word mentor, and I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to see if you're a good fit, and then we'll move forward from there.
So I was a little curious, right? I wanted to check out who are these clients of Vincent Fischer that are making all of this money. Not that I believe a single thing that he says. It's all fake. It's all fugazi, right? But we have this one guy, right? His name is, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but Lifts, right? So he says he's an entrepreneur. He's from Chicago and Miami. I show people how to make bank online. Built a $100,000 fitness business while homeless. DM me. Like, is anybody actually thinking this real? Like, just look at this picture right here, okay? He's like some 18-year-old kid, and these guys are claiming to make $100,000 every single month. Is it possible that they do so? Yes. Now, is it respectable? Of course not. Absolutely not. It's online coaching. I don't know who came up with this bullshit, this online coaching bullshit, because now we have 18-year-olds that like put on a fake beard and look like knockoff Aristotle, all the way to Angie with her diaper BBO with the mind body soul bullshit. Like, I don't understand why online coaching is so toxic, you could say, but geez, man, these people are absolute clowns. You could just rent a fancy car for a couple $100, take a photo, and just bullshit your way to the top. But if you thought that clip, right, talking about some 16-year-old making bajillion dollars was crazy, look at this nonsense about how Vincent Fischer elevated his life by moving to Miami.
When I had an I-8 in Arizona, I was top dog. When I had a Huracan in Miami, I was regular traffic. And I'd see all these SVJs, I'd see some Bugattis, and I was like, holy shit, I need to up my game. So like the best thing I ever did was move. I feel like in certain cities that these people are at, there's a certain level that you can reach. For me in Arizona, it was like I couldn't get past a certain level. I was having all these problems. My car was breaking down. I was getting arrested. When I moved to Miami, it's like that ceiling just disappeared. And I was around so many winners that it felt normal, bro.
Okay. Let me get this straight. Arizona has some voodoo magic that leads to Vincent Fischer's car breaking down more often than not, and also leading to him being arrested more often than not. Like, This is on that same theta healing bullshit of the energy. I guess the energy is not good in Arizona. Arizona is not good enough for Vincent Fischer. When Mrs. Bubba and I drove to Arizona, I've been to Arizona a couple times. I love the state. Like, it's so beautiful. But hey, it's not good enough. You know, he needs so many BBLs. He needs all the fake bullshit that you have in Miami. I've never heard this one, though. I've never heard this excuse why this social media mastermind would migrate on over to Miami. I've never heard that one. Usually it's just like, oh, I want to party, I want to be around other influencers or whatever. But now I guess there's like the spirit of Arizona that just makes these guys really scared and has to make them move to Miami. This is a first. Generally, I've never heard this one. So let's go into another clip because this batshit lunacy behavior just continues on.
But the thing is, most people stay broke because they're afraid of broke people judging them for trying to get rich.
Oh my God! Wow!
Most people's life story. But when you understand that successful people don't go around hating and discrediting people, you'll understand that people that do hate on you aren't worthy of any type of respect. I used to care about hate comments online, bro. Like, man, why are they hating on me and this, that? Like, these people don't even know me, this, that. My friend said, Vince, click their profiles. Started checking their profiles. Like, oh, yeah, shit. This is just somebody I wouldn't even respect in person. If a homeless person was hating on you from the side, would you really care? You'd be like, oh, this dude's insecure and he's chasing a never-ending game. I mean, if I'm insecure and my mother's retired, I'm driving all the cars I want, I'm living where I want to live, I have a beautiful girlfriend and a lot of young men respect me, I'm okay with being insecure. I'd rather be insecure and taking care of my family than being secure and being a loser, bro.
Holy shit, where did we hear this from already? We heard this from Angie, Doy Your Dog Lips Angie. These people have to make a video about how secure they are. This shit doesn't make sense. If you're secure in how you feel, you don't need to address it every other video. That's the funny thing about all these alpha males. It's that you really get underneath their skin when you comment and troll them. Like, these guys have to create all of these weird rules and you know, schemes of logic so that they can justify their superiority, everybody. They just say bullshit nonsense, right? Like, oh wow, what a great revelation. You know what the difference is between being rich and being poor is that the person who is rich, he wasn't afraid to be rich. You know, he did anything he wanted. He spread his asshole for the world just so he could get rich, right? He did a lot of online coaching. He took it from the peg, right? These guys are so corny, bro. Like, what? And that doesn't have any actual real life application. You know, not the economy. No, I guess the economy doesn't matter, you know, where you're from, right? What type of skills do you have? No, because it's all bullshit. Online coaching doesn't require any type of real skill set. These aren't doctors, these aren't lawyers, these are not construction workers, these are not firefighters. It's just fake bullshit, so they just say nonsense. But hey, the guy's so secure in himself that he has to address every single one of you that watched this video. And you know what's funny? Is he actually responds to me every single time I make a video about him. Go back to my last Vincent Fischer videos. You'll see some clips how he's complaining that the trolling is too much for him. What an absolute clown dork.
I was at my desk. I'm in science class. I'm like, why hasn't my science teacher invented shit? Why is my PE teacher fat? Why does my English teacher have no bestsellers? It's like, I'm learning from fucking losers. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I want to win, I have to learn from actual winners, and that's not going to come from school. Yeah. You know, so most people call me stupid for dropping out, and they're like, oh, he's a high school dropout. No, I just learned from real millionaires that had real results. Yeah. That was why I was able to become successful so fast. I don't even think it's that the system wants to give you false information. I just believe it's they can't teach what they don't know. A business professor can't teach you how to run a 7-figure business if they're working 9 to 5.
So this knockoff Scarface moron, right? Repping his like bathrobe or whatever. What is up with him wearing that? Like, does he think he's from Scarface or something? I would have concluded that he was a high school dropout, even if he didn't tell us, because this guy has the brain of a fly. Fly brain over here doesn't understand that high school is just some basic ass shit that you need to check off the box, right? Just finish it and move on with your life and then accomplish what you need to do. You don't need to be in like 10th grade and be like, oh, I'm trying to hustle to be a billionaire billionaire. I gotta be a 10th grade millionaire, right? Like, what is up with all these people trying to be hustlers or finessing the game? I'm finessing the game, right? Like, no. Like, does he really think that he should have had like Albert Einstein teaching him? He's like, oh, my science teacher, he didn't invent anything. Like, this fool actually wanted some like MIT level person teaching basic ass high school science. This guy was in probably like remedial science or whatever. Like, what is this guy even expecting? I will give it to him though. That PE teacher, bro, shame on you. Like, you gotta be in shape. You gotta lead by example. So I guess Vincent was right on one thing. So congratulations to you, Burnt Ramen Head, Pube Watson. I guess if you say a lot of things, eventually you will be right. So you know what? I'll give it to you, Vincent. You are right. That PE teacher should have been in better shape. But you also should have stayed in school because you're a class A moron and dork. Nobody buys this script. And guess what? He's gonna reply to this video and we're gonna clown him some more. So just give me some free content, bro. Give me some free content. Anyway, I'm done. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button so other people may see this video. Consider subscribing to the Bubba Army YouTube channel and check out the Bubba Division Discord where it's 24/7 clowning of all these alpha lames. So I'll see you in a future video. Catch you later.